6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister has directed a third-party audit of the Ramzan relief package. The Deputy Prime Minister has emphasized the importance of sustained dialogue with the interim Afghan government to promote bilateral relations. The Minister for National Food Security says the country has sufficient stock of sugar. The Netherlands has expressed its commitment to fostering strong economic ties with Pakistan. The All-Parties Hurriyat Conference has denounced the stepped-up crackdown on Hurriyat leaders and activists by the Indian forces across the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. 20 more Palestinians were martyred in the unabated Israeli attacks on Rafah today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has directed a third-party audit of the Ramzan relief package, chairing a review meeting on the Prime Minister's Ramzan relief package in Islamabad today. He appreciated the efforts of the State Bank of Pakistan, Nadra, and tech companies in ensuring transparency of the package. The Prime Minister said the Ramzan relief package has been introduced across the country, including Gilgit-Baltistan and Azad Jammu and Kashmir, without any discrimination. He said payments are being made to the deserving individuals through a highly convenient and transparent digital wallet system. The Prime Minister instructed that the model be adopted for other government schemes as well. Shahbaz Sharif also directed that the awareness campaign being run by telecom companies and banks regarding the Ramzan relief package be made more effective and a comprehensive report be prepared. The meeting was informed that about 63% of the deserving families have received the amount. The Deputy Prime Minister Mohammad Isaqdar has emphasized the importance of sustained dialogue with the interim Afghan government to address Pakistan's concerns and promote bilateral relations. He was chairing a meeting in Islamabad today regarding Pakistan's relations with Afghanistan. Pakistan's Special Representative on Afghanistan, Ambassador Mohammad Sadiq, provided a detailed briefing on his recent visit to Kabul, highlighting key engagements with the Afghan authorities and discussions on bilateral cooperation. President Asif Ali Zardari has conferred military awards on the officers of the Pakistan Army, Navy and Air Force at a special investiture ceremony at the Awan-e-Sadr in Islamabad today. Sitare Basalat was conferred on Captain Sayyid Amir Raza of the Pakistan Navy, while 43 general officers received Hilal-e-Imtiaz military. The Minister for National Food Security, Rana Tanveer Hussain, has said the country has sufficient stock of sugar and there is no shortage of the commodity. Commenting on sugar prices today, he strongly rebutted reports that the sugar is being sold at 180 rupees per kilogram. He assured that under no circumstances the retail sugar price will be allowed to exceed 164 rupees per kilogram and the ex-mill price will not go beyond 159 rupees per kilogram. He said the commodity is available at 153 rupees per kilogram at the utility store outlets. The Netherlands has expressed its commitment to fostering strong economic ties with Pakistan. The resolve was expressed by the Dutch ambassador to Pakistan, Henny Fokel de Vries, during his meeting with the Minister for Commerce, Jam Kamal Khan, in Islamabad today. They discussed enhancing trade, investment and economic cooperation between the two nations, focusing on agriculture, technology, fisheries and textiles. Speaking on the occasion, the Commerce Minister invited Dutch investors for investment in Pakistan's textiles sector, emphasizing the modernization of outdated machinery. Jam Kamal Khan invited the Dutch Foreign Trade Minister to visit Pakistan with investors in information technology, agriculture and renewable energy. 8 days are left now for illegal foreigners and Afghan citizen card holders to leave Pakistan. The government has given a deadline for illegal foreigners and Afghan citizen card holders to leave the country by the 31st of this month. The government has assured that no mistreatment will occur during the process, and it has made arrangements for food and health facilities for those returning. An agreement has been signed between the Sindh government, Google, and Tech Valley at a ceremony in Karachi today, under which over 30,000 Google Career Certificate scholarships will be awarded to the students of 30 universities in the province. Addressing the ceremony, the Sindh Chief Minister Syed Murad Ali Shah said the process of providing scholarships to over 30,000 students has been started. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. The Indian forces have deployed huge forces backed by commandos, drones and sniffer dogs during coordinated search operation in Katwa district of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. According to Kashmir Media Service, the operation continued on the second day today in several areas, including the dense jungles of Katwa district. Meanwhile, 2 Special Task Force personnel were injured as Maoists triggered an improvised explosive device to blow up a vehicle. The forces were travelling in Bijapur district of violence-hit Chhattisgarh state. Meanwhile, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference spokesman Advocate Abdul Rashid Minhas, in a statement issued in Srinagar, denounced the stepped-up crackdown on Hurriyat leaders and activists across occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The spokesman said New Delhi cannot suppress the Kashmiri sentiments for freedom through harassment and intimidation. Qatari authorities have arrested Indian IT engineer Amit Gupta on charges of data theft and espionage. Reports indicate that he has been in custody for 3 months, accused of leaking sensitive information to foreign entities. This is not the first such case. In 2022, Qatar sentenced 8 Indian Navy officers to death for spying for Israel. The case raises concerns over India-Qatar relations. The American and Russian officials held talks in Saudi Arabia today aimed at making progress towards a broad ceasefire in Ukraine. The talks, which followed American negotiations with Ukraine in Saudi Arabia, come as American President Donald Trump intensifies his drive to end the 3-year conflict. At least 1 person was killed and 13 others injured when United States airstrikes targeting Yemen's Houthi militia pounded sites across the country. The American strikes have entered its 10th day without a sign of stopping. At least 20 more Palestinians were martyred in the unabated Israeli attacks on Rafah today. According to Palestinian Health Authority, Israel has martyred nearly 700 Palestinians since it resumed attacks on Gaza last Tuesday. The martyred include 400 women and children. South Korea's Constitutional Court reinstated Prime Minister Han Duck-soo to the post of acting president today, striking down his impeachment. The ruling, which comes amid months of political turmoil in the country, returns Han Duck-soo to power immediately. He took over as the acting leader from President Yoon Suk-yeol, who was impeached over his imposition of martial law in December. The World Tuberculosis Day was observed today. This year's theme is Yes, We Can End TB, Commit, Invest and Deliver. The day offers an opportunity to reflect on the ongoing efforts and encourage stronger commitment at local, national and international levels to end tuberculosis. Cricket. The 5th and last T20 international of the 5-match series between Pakistan and New Zealand will be played at Wellington on Wednesday. New Zealand have already won the series 3-1. And finally, the weather report. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while hot conditions are likely in the plain areas during the next 12 hours. However, rain, wind with thunderstorm is likely at isolated places in Gilgit-Baltistan and Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa during the night. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.